Your body is not broken, but it may be adapting in ways you don't fully understand. Many people reach a point where nothing seems to work anymore. You eat less, move more, try to stay consistent, and still the scale doesn't change. Energy drops. Hunger increases. Progress slows down or stops completely. It starts to feel like your metabolism has simply shut down. But that's rarely the full story. This video breaks down what's actually happening inside your body when fat loss becomes difficult, and why what feels like failure is often a predictable biological response. The idea of a broken metabolism usually comes from frustration. You follow advice that worked before, but now it doesn't. You reduce calories, maybe skip meals, add more workouts, and expect better results. Instead, your body pushes back. This happens because your metabolism is not a fixed number. It's a dynamic system that constantly adjusts based on your environment, habits, and energy intake. When you consistently eat less, your body doesn't just burn stored fat and keep everything else the same. It adapts. It becomes more efficient. It lowers energy output in subtle ways. You may move less without noticing. Your body temperature may drop slightly. Hormones that regulate hunger and fullness shift. Over time, your total daily energy expenditure decreases. This is known as metabolic adaptation, and it's one of the main reasons fat loss slows down. At the same time, if your diet is too aggressive or lacks sufficient protein, your body may start breaking down muscle tissue. Muscle is metabolically active, so losing it reduces the number of calories your body burns at rest. So now you're eating less but also burning less. That creates a plateau. Another factor is blood sugar regulation. If your meals are high in refined carbohydrates and low in fiber or protein, you may experience rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar. These fluctuations can increase hunger and make it harder to stay consistent. It's not just about how much you eat, but how your body responds to what you eat. Sleep also plays a major role. Poor sleep can disrupt hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and satiety. When these signals are off, you may feel hungrier even if your body doesn't need more energy. Stress adds another layer. Chronic stress can elevate cortisol levels, which may influence fat storage patterns and increase cravings for high-calorie foods. It also affects recovery, making it harder for your body to maintain muscle and stay metabolically active. So when you look at the full picture, what seems like a broken metabolism is often a combination of several small factors working together. Reduced calorie intake, loss of muscle mass, hormonal shifts, poor sleep, and chronic stress. Individually, each one may not seem significant, but together they create a system that resists further fat loss. This is where many people make a critical mistake. They respond by doing more of what already stopped working. They cut calories even further. They add more cardio. They try to push harder. But this often deepens the problem. Instead of supporting the body, it increases the pressure on a system that is already trying to conserve energy. A more effective approach is to step back and rebuild the conditions that allow your metabolism to function properly. This doesn't mean eating everything freely or abandoning structure. It means being more strategic. Start by ensuring adequate protein intake. Protein supports muscle maintenance and helps regulate appetite. Maintaining muscle mass is one of the most important factors for keeping your metabolism active. Next, look at your overall calorie intake. If you've been in a prolonged deficit, your body may benefit from a gradual increase in calories to stabilize energy levels and restore metabolic activity. This process is sometimes called a reverse approach, where intake is slowly adjusted to support recovery without excessive fat gain. Movement also matters, but not just in the form of structured exercise. Daily activity, walking, standing, general movement plays a significant role in total energy expenditure. Increasing this type of movement can be more sustainable than simply adding intense workouts. Sleep should be treated as a core part of your strategy, not an afterthought. Improving sleep quality can help regulate hunger signals and support overall recovery. Managing stress is equally important. This doesn't require extreme changes. Even small adjustments like consistent routines or short breaks during the day can help reduce the overall load on your system. The key insight is this: your metabolism is not broken. It is responsive. It adjusts based on what you consistently do. If you create an environment of constant restriction and stress, it will slow down to protect you. If you create an environment that supports recovery, stability, and consistency, it can begin to function more efficiently again. This shift in perspective changes how you approach fat loss. Instead of fighting your body, you start working with it. Instead of pushing harder, you focus on removing the factors that are holding you back. And that often leads to more sustainable progress. In the end, the goal is not just to lose weight, but to create a system that your body can maintain over time. Because temporary results usually come from temporary strategies, and lasting results come from understanding how your body actually works. If you found this breakdown useful, consider subscribing for more content that focuses on the structure behind common health and metabolism issues. In the description, you'll find a resource that outlines the key elements discussed here in a more organized format, so you can review and apply them at your own pace.